AI can write your app, but can you still own it? Lots to cover. Let's get rolling. FastAPI, super popular. Agentic coding, super popular. Let's see the two together, but with control. Spec-driven development for incremental workflows that keep the human in the loop. Along the way, we'll use PyCharm and the Astral tools to validate results. We're building AgentClinic, a place for AI agents to get relief from their humans. It's a FastAPI application. We wrote this AgentClinic demo using Claude Code, but under control with spec-driven development to provide guardrails, using a powerful IDE, PyCharm, for when you want to put your hands on the wheel. Connected to modern tooling from Astral and others, keeping you as the human in the loop. We'll start, well, at the beginning with a new project. PyCharm makes it super easy to start a new FastAPI project with a virtual environment using UV. Now you're going to poke the bear. I like modern Python, PyProject.toml, packaging, linting, type hinting. I have Astral tools installed as dev dependencies. I also told PyCharm to use Ruff for linting and TY for type checking. For both, I said to run on save. It's been like a minute and a half. Where's the AI? I run Claude Code with dangerously skipped permissions because I'm dangerous. Astral has a Claude Code marketplace with skills for UV, Ruff, and TY, even an LSP for Claude Code. Let's copy this admonition for later. I installed the marketplace and from there installed those plugins. Remember Astral's admonition? I added it to my rules file. There we go, project set up with guardrails in place. Well, that was easy. Let's keep the human in the loop by doing agentic coding using spec-driven development. Okay, I talk about SDD all the time, but it's a legit thing, and SpecKit is a popular SDD framework. It has an idea of a project-level constitution, high-level guidance for each feature to develop against. Let's borrow that. Let's start by making a branch for making this constitution. We are writing AgentClinic, a place for agents to get relief from their humans. Also, for the project's constitution, tell the agent to work with you on a mission, tech stack, and a roadmap. Away it goes.
Paul, do not bother the audience with these long prompts.
Crystal, go back to your video.
I'm just saying.
No plan mode? Here's why. With plan mode, when you exit, Claude Code goes and implements everything. We prefer working in small steps. Helps prevent AI fatigue and cognitive debt. Here come the agent's follow-up questions. Claude Code can be really good at this. We'll accept some, change some, and then submit. The agent thinks for a bit, wraps up the SDD constitution. Now we have 3 files. Let's review. We could just skip this part, right? No, you're the human. This is your time to shine. Read these carefully. It shapes the rest of the agent's feature work. For the agent, your teammates, your future self. For example, we want to use PyTest with Playwright and the FastAPI test client. We could just edit this in, but it might impact other documents. So we ask the agent to make this change. The agent finishes the changes. We do a quick scan. All good. Time for a commit. Then merge this domain and delete the branch. The agent wrote it. Now we decide if it stays. Our AgentClinic now has a constitution. Let's do our first feature. Clear the context as we have specs to guide us. Then ask the agent to get the next feature from the roadmap, make a branch, and a feature spec. Plan, requirements, validation. Well, these questions look spicy. Let's add a nav, use local Pico CSS, add some good validation instructions, then submit. Very good. We now have a feature spec in the correct subdirectory. We'll take a quick look through the changes. This spec looks good, so we commit, but usually I look really closely, then chat with the agent to clarify and fix to get it right up front.
Boring.
Better than prompt hell. Now it's time to implement. Claude Code goes to work. Keep an eye on its progress. Done, and the agent gave us some good feedback along the way. But is this your code or Claude's code? Very true. Now it's time for validation, aka the human in the loop. This is where you take ownership back. Let's go through the diffs. This is why it's good to work in small steps. I find poking around in tests to be a good way to take ownership. Use the debugger, walk through, try things, write new tests. While I'm doing validation, I think of one thing the agent missed. Let's tell the agent to do the correction to keep everything in sync. More validation. We told the agent we do Ruff for linting and TY for type checking. Let's double check our code quality by running these in PyCharm. And of course, let's look at it. Yeah, I run that under PyCharm's debugger because I might want to poke around in a web request. I'm now satisfied that this is my code. Let's use PyCharm to generate a commit message, then wrap up with a merge and a delete.
Why all this blah, blah, blah?
Well, my goal isn't to write code. It's to write my code. I need to steer it, understand it, and own it. They say you have to run slow to run fast. In between features, take time to fix this and replan. Start by making a replanning branch for this work. One obvious replan: is my roadmap still accurate? Is the next feature the right one? Anything new? Next, of course, tests. Too many? Too few? Who knows? You didn't tell the agent. Let's update the constitution.
And one more time, don't forget
to work in small steps. Review these changes so you can own it. Then commit.
I can't believe you left out responsive design.
Ouch, that's true. Let's update the constitution to make that a requirement, then update what's already been done. When Claude Code finishes, we, of course, review the work and then commit. Sometimes the replanning step involves the SDD process itself. We're not doing a changelog. Let's do it as a repeatable skill. Then run it to get our changelog started. After a bit, Claude finishes and we have a changelog. That's it for replanning. This time, let's tell the agent to commit, merge, and clean up. It's great to run fast on right now's feature, but you really want to run fast on all the remaining features.
YOLO?
After a while, you start to get the hang of it. Features completed on the roadmap, lots of good specs, code written the way you would. Your boss says,
I want to show the board an MVP tomorrow.
What a bozo. But joke's on him. We now have enough basis to give it a try with an MVP branch. Clear the context and type in the kind of vibe codey mother of all prompts. Sure, this violates what we've said, but it's a good flex. Claude Code will take a while chewing on everything, asking some good questions, even follow-up questions. It takes a while, but yeah, well, this is a lot faster than you would have done it. Let's do a quick code review, only looking for egregious things. Remember, this is disposable.
What if the board says ship it?
Okay, that's a different problem. What matters most, how does it look? Let's run the FastAPI server and have a peek. After clicking around a bit, we're satisfied. Time to declare victory and get a bonus.
Well, bonus is more of a me thing.
AI can write code fast, but speed without ownership is debt. This is how you go fast without losing control. And PyCharm helps when it's time for you to take the wheel. Got some thoughts? Share them in the comments. We're all learning together, and stay tuned for more.